Set them down there on the counter where Jane is. Okay. And anybody wants to crush the roots, we should wash our hands.
It's got stinging nettle and mulberries and pawpaw.
Oh, there's body natives
Grow
in that.
perennials in it later.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe.
You guys enjoying your meal?
So delicious and nutritious.
Smaller breed of cattle, like she's paid in advance. Basically, we have a list of about 100 people for a little nibble now and then. But here in the afternoon, jump in here, get your hair wet, and you're cool. Got a picture in this book at the top of the old berry. A couple makeshift kind of attempt tanks and sells these as storm shelters. But after you fire them for 4 or 5 hours, you pull the fire out and whisk out all the ashes and stuff, and then you start cooking it. Low clearance spots. Somebody just told me recently. I can't remember the last time.
Maybe I'll make maca cheese. I don't know.
It just grows like dandelion.
Yeah,
you know.
it grows everywhere.
It's like
It's
you don't
free.
even have
It's
to
free
try.
food, right?
Very common. You can find these in just about any yard. Really common plant.
And that's plantain right there,
Yep.
and that's plantain
Yep.
right there.
Some kind of corn. And we do lose some of our alpha. There we go. There is a mayapple fruit. Yes, supposed to be a kind of tart, lemony flavor.
This is the kind that I take off the dog, like that.
Oh.
It's the lamb's quarters.
What the chicory you see?
Tempura the leaves and fry. Gravel root or Joe Pye weed. They said, like he said, you just take it kind of like an asparagus. Like that.
Leaves on this are edible, but you got to catch them while they're young. Testing on them and was amazed at how even this far into the season, compared to other trees, it has almost a purplish hue to it.
Are there some grapes or gooseberries?
So making from my experience, I mean, not to be confused with the poison sumac, which is sort of good example of the different forms of leaves.
What other animals?
That's right. Once they hit the ground, the possums and coons are on them. I mean, they used to use it in root beer, actually. Yep. Yes.
Oh, come on.
Here's another one.
It's way more than I thought it.
And it's edible. They harvest them and they call it Cossack asparagus because they steam it up like asparagus. So we're gonna have some of that for supper. Actually.
Harvesting cattail.
Everybody get a chance to taste the Cossack asparagus.
I'm probably gonna steam some.
That are going under, just an inch or two under the bottom surface of the ponds. If you can find a reed. There is a core. If you see the cross section, it looks kind of like the heartwood and the sapwood in a tree. This is what we're actually harvesting, is the core of the root. Further into the summer, you might get an actual bigger proportion of core out of the root. It's round now, but you kind of crush it and have to separate all those fibers so that you can wash the starch off of them. Which, you know, if you think before there were 7 billion people on this planet, it was probably a little easier to do. Just, you know, naturally you would have more alone time, perhaps, you know. Winter time is really the only time we can take off. Oh yeah, and boy, you have to be careful about that.
Well, these are rabbits that came from our neighbors, and cattail root and stuff is in here. Those are the Cossack asparagus.
Oh, that's what we harvested today.
Yes. And I steamed it. And then the salad is all wild greens.
So you can go to like your people's mound and is it near
Look like
Place
monks.
marriage down. Refrigerator boxes.
Have a little veneer on the top or something.